Welcome to my channel. In this video you will witness a true story of horror story. Let's start the story. In the heart of the countryside stood Blackwood Manor, a grand estate veiled in mystery and whispered tales of the supernatural. Its towering facade loomed ominously against the backdrop of the moonlit sky, casting elongated shadows that seemed to dance with malevolent intent. For decades, locals spoke in hushed tones of the eerie occurrences that plagued the sprawling estate, warning outsiders to steer clear of its cursed grounds. The tale of Blackwood Manor began with the enigmatic disappearance of its original owners, the Blackwood family, under mysterious circumstances that left the community bewildered and fearful. Rumors swirled of dark rituals and unholy pacts, shrouding the manor in a cloak of dread that seemed to seep into the very earth upon which it stood. Years passed, and the once grand estate fell into a state of disrepair, its once pristine halls now overrun by nature's relentless grasp. Despite the warnings and the palpable aura of menace that surrounded Blackwood Manor, it inevitably drew the attention of those brave or foolish enough to seek out its secrets. Among the curious souls was a group of intrepid urban explorers, determined to unravel the mysteries that lay hidden within the decaying walls of the forsaken estate. Ignoring the warnings of locals and brushing aside the superstitions that clung to Blackwood Manor like a shroud, they ventured forth under the cloak of night, their flashlights cutting through the thick veil of darkness that enveloped the sprawling grounds. As they stepped foot into the dilapidated foyer, a chill swept through the air, sending shivers cascading down their spines. The oppressive silence that greeted them was broken only by the creaking of floorboards beneath their feet, each step echoing like a solemn dirge in the stillness of the night. Their exploration led them deeper into the labyrinthine corridors of the manor, where the walls seemed to whisper ancient secrets and the shadows writhed with unseen malevolence. Yet, fueled by a combination of curiosity and bravado, they pressed on, their resolve unyielding in the face of the unknown. It was not long before they encountered signs of the manor's sinister past. Strange symbols adorned the walls, their meaning lost to time but imbued with a sense of dread that sent shivers down their spines. As they delved deeper, they stumbled upon a hidden chamber concealed behind a tapestry, its entrance obscured by layers of dust and decay. With trembling hands, they pushed aside the heavy fabric and stepped into the chamber beyond, their hearts pounding in anticipation of what they might uncover. What they found within would haunt them for the rest of their days. The chamber was a macabre tableau frozen in time, its walls adorned with grotesque relics of a bygone era. Skulls grinned from atop makeshift altars, their empty sockets seeming to bore into the very souls of those who dared to gaze upon them. The air was thick with the scent of decay, and a sense of impending doom hung heavy in the stagnant air. As they stood transfixed by the horror that surrounded them, a cold wind swept through the chamber, extinguishing their flickering flashlights and plunging them into darkness. Panic seized their hearts as they groped blindly in the blackness, their screams echoing through the void as they became ensnared in the grip of an unseen terror. In the darkness, they felt a presence looming over them, its malevolence palpable even in the absence of light. Whispers filled their ears, taunting and mocking, as icy fingers traced invisible patterns upon their flesh. Desperate and terrified, they fled deeper into the bowels of the manor, their only thought to escape the horrors that pursued them. But there was no escape from the nightmare that had engulfed them, for Blackwood Manor was not merely haunted by the restless spirits of the past, it was a prison from which there could be no reprieve. As the echoes of their screams faded into the darkness, swallowed by the endless expanse of the forsaken estate, the true horror of Blackwood Manor remained hidden, waiting patiently for its next unsuspecting victims to wander into its grasp. This is our story today. If you liked the story, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. We will meet tomorrow, God willing, in a new story.